Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, GZTV. What is my computer doing? Whoa. Stop. Stop. This freaking hot shield stuff. Gosh, this computer's terrible. Anyways, what's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? It's your boy, GZTV here, back with another video. You are connected. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not using your hotspot, so stop. Anyways, my computer's having technical difficulties, but yeah, there's not really any news for you guys today besides our recap video, but outside of that, no news. We're just going to get straight into the NBA action. So, it was a pretty nice night of basketball. It was better than the last night, but yeah. Starting off with Nets and Celtics, the worst series in the playoffs. I don't even know why the Nets don't just get a bye. Tristan Thompson was confident, and hey, he was a good performer for us, but rest of the team didn't have much to show for it. Joe Harris, man, getting red hot as the Nets win another game. That's the type of performances they need to win the championship. A guy like that is a fourth or fifth option for them, going off like that. Good for him. Yeah, again, we might as well forfeit and let the Nets move on. But anyways, talking about my Celtics, Tristan Thompson with a 15 and 11 stat line. Really good for him. Good for Tristan Thompson putting up a good game for us. Doesn't matter, but good for him. For the Nets, KD puts up 26 points. You can expect 25 plus from him every night, but a guy you don't expect 25 plus from every night is Joe Harris, and he did that for them tonight. Shout out to Joe Harris. James Harden put up 20, a little slight 20. Again, 3 players on their team scoring 20. We might see that every game this series. And the sad reality of the Celtics is that our season is probably going to end in the next 2 games. If we can win a game and at least push ourselves into, I want to at least make it to June. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome for the Celtics to push their season into June, but it's whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much that game. Nothing much to say. I'll check Sports Center, see if there's any interesting things that really happened, because I didn't watch this one. 7 threes from Harris. Franchise playoff record. Yeah, 2-0. Gonna be a rough one for my Celtics there. Looking at the Lakers and Suns. Lakers get some redemption, but a main headline tonight is, why is Chris Paul playing? I can give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not mad because he's performing bad. I'm mad because they're freaking playing him. Why is he even playing? He like, in 23 minutes, the dude is putting 6, 5, and 3 up. Not, like, it's not the worst of all time, but dude, you cannot be doing that in 23 minutes. Those extra minutes could be given to Cameron Payne, who's been playing really good for the team off the bench. Those extra minutes could be given to guys like Etuan Moore. But no, Chris Paul with an injured shoulder comes in and is not efficient. He cannot be efficient. Yeah, that's the main headline. Chris Paul sucks right now, and you can't really blame him because he's going through an injury, but I don't know why Monty Williams continues to play this guy. The game 1 was bad for him too, but good thing Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton are on point. Well, there were other guys, obviously, but yeah. Shout out to LeBron and AD for getting some redemption. 1-1 series. Get your popcorn out. This is going to be a really good series. Looking at the Suns, Ayton had 22 and 10. They cannot handle Ayton. He's playing great. D-Book with another 30-plus point game with 31. His first 2 playoff games end in 31-plus point performances. Shout out to him. Man's clutch. I mean, I don't understand why people were doubting him and thinking he was going to underperform. It's freaking Devin Booker. The dude scores at will. His mid-range is deadly. He scores whenever he can and whenever he wants. Looking at the Lakers, AD carried with 34 and 10. There we go. Lakers Nation is probably really happy with how AD played tonight. First game he put up 13, played freaking terrible. LeBron even improved himself too with 23. Drummond 15 and 12, a typical performance. And Schroeder had 24 points. When Schroeder can put up 20-plus point games, you're going to win every game against the Suns. And a couple of notes, because I really watched this one closely. It was really the only game I watched closely because the next game I'm going to talk about, Mavs and Clippers, was actually on NBA TV, and I'm not able to watch those. But this one I watched really closely. There's obvious reasons why I didn't watch Celtics and Nets closely. What I noticed this game, again, the Suns are in that spot that the Wizards are in the Sixers series because, the Suns can get some stops against the Lakers here and there, and the Lakers can blow some wide open shots, but the Suns cannot come down and score themselves. So it's a big problem for them. Another problem, although the box score doesn't show it insanely much, a 7 rebound differential. But watching the game, it was hard to watch. They could not grab a board to save their lives. Cameron Johnson was getting babied on tip outs by Kyle Kuzma. They just got to get more physical, got to get in there, grab boards for them. It adds possessions, and it's great. It's important in playoffs. When you're playing a guy like LeBron, you do not want to give him extra possessions, and that's what the Suns continued to do in this game, and it's ultimately what led them to lose. So yeah, that was that game. We're going to move on to the Mavericks and Clippers. Boy, oh boy, Luka is a freaking beast. They won again, but shout out to the Clippers because they played a lot better this game than they did the first game, and my computer is bugging. You guys don't see it obviously. I say this multiple times, but good effort. Good effort. Clippers come out better. They're trying. They might try to switch the momentum up. Oh, not might. They will try to switch that momentum up for Game 3 because their 2-star players played decently well. Kawhi had 41. Not decent. That's good. Kawhi played really good, and PG had 28 and 12. Let's see what PG shot from the field. I'm curious. What did PG? How did he do from the field? 12 for 22 is good. 1 for 7 from 3 probably killed him a little bit. Kawhi shot 4 for 7 for 3 and 14 for 21. See, that's the difference between those two players. Like, Kawhi is shooting exponentially better from the 3 and from the field. Like, if PG can just get on that level, they're going to start winning games. Just watch. For the Mavs, Hardaway puts up 28. I'm telling you, dude is underrated. Again, I'll say it many times on these recap videos, but the dude is mad underrated. Porzingis putting up a 20-point game. When Porzingis scores 20, bro, honestly, there's no doubt that the Mavericks are going to win. I feel like he is their X-Factor player. Yeah, he is their X-Factor player, just like Schroeder is for the Lakers, just how like Joe Harris is for the Nets. He's just one of those X-Factor players that if he puts up a good game, they're going to win on any given night. Luka put up 39, another spectacular performance for Luka. Playoff Luka is no joke, and I'm rooting for them. They're my favorite. They're now my favorite team in the West. I'm on the Luka bandwagon for the playoffs. I mean, I've always liked the guy, but I'm on the Maverick side for the West. That's who I'm rooting for. I want Luka to do big things in his career, and he can start here with a great playoff run. So yeah, that was tonight's action. We have, I think, 3 more games tomorrow to finish off the game 2s. Yeah, we have to start it off at 6. Wizards Sixers. Wizards only lost by 7 the first time, and they're under talented. They're not as talented as the Sixers, but they still kept it to 7. A couple bad calls by the refs. I don't know, man. Wizards could turn it around. This is a 1-8 series that I could see them turning it around. Actually, both of the 1-8 series are really good, and we'll talk about the other one in a little bit. Hawks and Knicks. This is going to be great. If I don't know if you guys saw, but Mayor de Blasio, the New York's mayor, was you don't know how to play basketball, Trae Young. I mean, play how you want. I mean, you're going to get mad, but it worked for Trae Young against you guys the first game. Why not work the second game? Obviously, Julius Randle and RJ need to come out better than they did game 1. But Trae Young, play how you want, man. I don't really care if it works for you, and if it's not illegal, do whatever you want. The pump fake into the shot, hey, maybe the defense needs to be a little more disciplined to not lunge forward into him. Put your hand up like this, block his vision, and he may or may not make it. You can't do much else. In the pick and roll game, that's just pure strategy. You know, a big man like Clint Capella, you gotta throw oops. James Harden did the same thing in Houston, and it worked out really well. So yeah, Grizzlies and Jazz is next. That's a series I really, really like. I'm a big fan of this series. It's gonna be a great one. I feel like it could go to 5 to 7 games. Honestly, it could go to 6 or 7. Um, will the Jazz come back and get redemption tonight? Maybe, maybe not. Donovan Mitchell, I think should be coming back sometime in this series, so that will be great. If he comes back, there's no doubt the Jazz are winning this series, unless if they're down by like 2 games. If they're down by 1 game, I say Donovan Mitchell takes the series with the Jazz. But if he comes back and they're down 2, I don't know. If they can bring him back this game, that'd be awesome, and I'd definitely be tuning in. Obviously, looking at the playoff picture for today, Suns and Lakers is a great series. Mavericks and Clippers, although Luka is taking over, I feel like the momentum is starting to go to the Clippers. And they might make this a good series. I feel like they might win Game 3. Obviously, Celtics and Nets we're not going to talk about. But yeah, that was the recap. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys tomorrow night and every night of the playoffs. Yeah, that's been it for me, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you